The devil is still on the loose.
Yeah.
And like it says in Job, he's walking up and down in the earth and going to and fro. The devil is still on the loose this morning.
Amen.
But 10, verse number 7, verse number 7. Go to verse number 7 of chapter 20 says, and when the 1,000 years are wrapped, in other words, the devil will be locked up in prison for 1,000 years.
Amen.
The earth is going to have a freedom of the devil and his influence and he's going to reign from Jerusalem for 1,000 years. And by the way, according to the Bible, the saints are going to reign and rule with him.
Amen.
We're going to be there. But the devil is locked up. Verse 7 says, when 1,000 years are expired, he will be loose for a little season. Read it with me. And when 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loose out of his prison, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea. The devil comes out of prison, and in a little while he gathers a multitude. The Bible said he has people following him again as the sand of the sea on the breadth of the earth. That's the devil and those that are following him one more time, and compass the camp of the saints and the beloved city, that's Jerusalem. And read verse number 9, it says here, what comes down from heaven?
Fire.
Now there is not going to be no fight with the devil here again. The Bible says when fire comes down, go to hell as a deceiver. Coming right to the end, he still is deceiving. And I say this with all apologies this morning. The devil is still deceiving people right here this morning.
Amen.
The devil is a deceiver.
That's right.
And you and I need to become conscious that there is a real, literal devil in existence doing everything he can to deceive everybody he can, if possible.
Amen.
The devil that deceived them, verse 10 says, and the devil that deceived them was what?
Yes.
And I said to you a minute ago, Satan is captured. Satan is sentenced. And Satan is sunk or cast where?
Into the lake of fire.
Into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophets and the false prophet are. And he shall be tormented. Final place of abode. He is not going to hell to be the captain of hell.
Amen.
The devil is not going to be a champion anywhere, not even in hell.
Amen.
He goes to hell and the Bible says he's going in to be tormented. Amen. He's going into the lake of fire, burning with brimstone, to be tormented how? Day and night. When they'll be tormented.
Amen.
But he's saying, Jesus, offer now, just let me have a little freedom. Let me do a little instruction. Let me just infuse some people. Let me make their life miserable. Thank God Jesus didn't leave him alone.
Amen.
Cast him out of the man. Beloved, we need to know this morning, that the day is coming when the devil will be sentenced. And he will be sunk into hell to be tormented, not to the king. Every beast and the false prophet are there, but from verse number 11 to 15, he's going to tell us about a number of men, human beings now. The Bible said, and I saw the dead, verse 11, and I saw a great white throne, and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heavens fled away, and there was found no place for them. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before God, and the books were open, and another book was open. The Bible said in verse 13, and the sea gave up the dead which were in it. Verse 14 says, and death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. Read verse number 15. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. Now reading that, you've got to ask yourself a question. Where do I fit in? Now it says, and I saw a new heaven. There is a sweet, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth. Why? For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no sea. And I, John, saw the holy city. How is it described? New Jerusalem, coming down that is far different from what I've seen before.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stick with my Bible.
Amen.
That he saw a new heaven. And new meaning not renovated. The word for new means not refixed. It means something absolutely different in texture from what was existing.
Yes.
So what John is seeing coming down from heaven is something that he, John, never saw before.
That's right.
Beloved, there is a new heaven and a new Jerusalem and a new city for the children of God.
Amen.
So John sees it. And in seeing it, evidently the question one more time would pop. So where do